Okay, last part why I left Dr.Miami. This is politics. Now you guys know I'm the woker. I've been the woker since I started this account. I was posting in 2020, no followers, no audience. If I believe some shit, I'm gonna say it. And is this the first boss I've had that couldn't be more diametrically opposed to me politically? No. But it is the first circumstance where my image is tied to another person. And if you don't want to pay me, that's okay. And if you want to treat me like shit, that's fine too. But you will not make me die on a hill that I don't want to die on. And you will also not make tens of thousands of people believe that I think what you think. That will never happen. So March 2023, I come into the office and my phone is blowing up and people are commenting because they're saying me from Dr. Miami's account, I'm blocking a bunch of accounts and comments of people saying hashtag save Dr. Sarah, who was a doctor stuck in a hospital that was getting endlessly bombed in Gaza. I actually would never delete or block those comments. I thought it was genius that Operation Olive Branch had used like super viral accounts to spread awareness and engagement through the comments. I thought it was genius. Like, I couldn't have thought of that strategy myself. I would have never blocked or deleted those comments, but I get to work and this man has done it all while I'm asleep. I'm like, hell no. I'm fuming. Rosie's like, chill. I'm fuming. I'm like, Rosie, this is actually crazy. This is like actually insane. And she's like, let's record the podcast. And then we're just going to record the podcast and then you can go home because we know you're mad. You can never leave without a little day's work. So we go to the podcast, but I'm obviously not fucking listening to the podcast, guys. Like, they're telling a story about some crime in plastic and I'm scrolling on my phone. And this guy has the audacity to be like, like, what are you looking at on your phone? And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What am I looking at on my phone? I'm looking at the fucking... So I'm going back and forth with this guy. I'm screaming, like, I'm literally like, bro, I already came in, like, I'm done. But then when he had the audacity to be like, what are you looking at? Again, he doesn't think anything is serious. So I get up and I'm like, I'm done. And I go to the elevator to leave and Rosie's like, send Rizzle. And I'm like, I don't know, Rosie. The elevator closes and I leave. But meanwhile, they had a furniture collab that was scheduled to be recorded the next week. Like, all the furniture arrived and the furniture people were coming to the office to record the brand deal, their contractually obligated brand deal. And of course, whose ideas did they need? Me. So after I left the office, I did not speak to the Dr. Miami people for like a week. And the furniture people reached out to me and they were like, hey, we're thinking about this idea and this idea. And I'm like, oh, I actually quit. You should text Rosie. And then Rosie's like, wait, just found out from the furniture people that you quit. And I'm like, was no one else in the room with me? Like, I literally detonated and then never spoke to you again. And you think that I'm coming back to work? But you know what? Valid. I guess I didn't expressly say I quit. So I'm talking to my mom and she's like, son, you need to be a professional. Like, you already didn't quit with any notice. Like, you left them hanging. Like, just go do the brand deal thing. Like, not even for his sake, but like for the furniture people. Like, they're going to catch a stray for no reason. So I'm like, and I show up to record the brand deal for them. Guys, I have dumb bitch written on my forehead. So I do the couple hours of filming. I'm about to leave and then something happens, but like, doesn't matter. Rosie is like, we would love to speak to you. This part blows my fucking mind. And I obviously, like, at this point, everyone understands that I'm quitting. So she takes me into Dr. Miami's office. We're sitting on these little chairs. And she says, doctor, I don't know if you know, but Santina's quit. And this guy turns around and says, what? Why? And I, again, detonate. I didn't know you could detonate twice. I start going crazy. I'm screaming. I'm crying. I'm like, I can't stand you. And he's like, okay, so do you want to make... Like, literally, I'm going crazy. And he's like, what did he say? He was like, so what, do you want to do like a little TikTok saying goodbye? And I'm like, what? No, like, I hate you. Like, I'm literally like, I don't hate anyone, but like, I'm literally going crazy. And he's like, you're just gonna leave the audience hanging? And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Bro, like, I was like, this is you, bro. Nothing phases you. Like, nothing is right or wrong. All you care about is the little clout that you can get here and then and the next. A little giggle that someone might fucking give you. You're a jester. You're a jester. Anyway, so I come down and I'm just like, I need to get out of this conversation. So they're like, Rosie's like apologizing, of course. And I think his son is in the room. And she's like, well, maybe you could, she's like, maybe you could teach his son like how to post so he could take over. And I'm like, it's not clicking to anybody. And because I always had this is March, by the way. I always had hella backlog of videos to post because the best at my job. They post videos that I had made for like 1 full week after I quit. Like they're posting. And then they wait to announce that I quit on April 1st. It is the perfect ending. The perfect ending for a fucking jester. You announce that I quit on April 1st when all we do is joke on the internet. Obviously, the entire internet thinks it's a joke. But that is a strategic decision. And they post that before I could say anything. And the caption is like, pop off, queen. Or whatever the fuck it is. Because they want to let people know or make people think that I left in a positive manner. Either that's the image they want to put out there, or that's genuinely how he felt, which either one could be fucking true, I'm not sure. But that's why I quit, and that's how I quit. And I made the decision to not say anything, not just for myself and my peace, because at the time I was like, yo, I'm out of a job, need to find another job. You can't talk shit about one employer and expect to get another one. That was number one. I didn't say anything because I know how the internet is. Even now, my videos, I'm seeing other people summarize it like a game of telephone, like not even what I said. So I knew that aspect. I was already in a bad place, made worse. And then number 3, I do genuinely feel like there were people who worked there, his family members, that I did not want them to catch any strays. Like, even like obviously Rosie was a part of this story, but I do genuinely feel like she was my friend, like to this day. And I think that her trying to rectify all the situations was out of care for me. Like, I know you guys are gonna think like, bitch, you're like manipulated, but it's not true. Like, she wouldn't rectify the situation if it was like somebody else. And I think she made the effort because she cared about me. But at the end of the day, she is a part of the family business, and it's a family business, and the family business is always gonna come first, which is something like I can understand, but just in hindsight, it's like, damn. Regardless of the situation, me deciding not to say anything led to so much speculation. And the part that really upset me the most is that every time there was some sort of conversation between why I left or this or that, the next, it always came down to me versus another woman. It was always like, who cares if Santina left? The new girl's better. Or I don't like the new girl. Santina was better. And to me, that was the part that I was like, bro, this is worst case scenario. Because the fact that no one could see the common denominator between all of us is one man is the fucking issue. And to this day, people are like, even about the people who worked before me, oh, they were the OGs, she's not. I don't need to be pitted against another woman. Everyone is doing their best in every capacity, and we are working in the same exact position for the same exact person. So if a conversation is to be had, it's about the common denominator, not us, and definitely not us against each other. And that's my fucking piece, and I said it. And if you're still here, crazy as hell, morning shift, or this is afternoon shift, the comments were actually fucking killing me, guys. Even though I was having a panic attack, I still kind of am. The comments, the morning, afternoon, night shift comments were sending me. But yeah, that is why I left Dr. Miami. Let's let it die now. Thank you, everyone. Also, I'm going back to my regular scheduled programming. Like, we are decorating this apartment. So if you don't want to see me for me, please leave. Please leave. And if you do, love you, girl.